When it comes to choosing the right foods for better blood sugar control, potatoes often end up in the spotlight, and not always in a positive way. Many people assume that all potatoes spike blood sugar quickly and should be avoided, especially if you're managing diabetes or trying to maintain stable energy levels throughout the day. But is that really the full story? Today, we're diving deep into one of the most common food debates out there: sweet potatoes versus white potatoes. Are sweet potatoes actually healthier, or have white potatoes been unfairly judged all along? Stick with us as we break down the science in a simple and practical way so you can make smarter food choices. And before we go further, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more evidence-based nutrition content, and be sure to check the description box for all the sources and references we've used. Let's start by understanding why potatoes get so much attention in the first place. Potatoes are considered starchy vegetables, meaning they are rich in carbohydrates. Carbohydrates directly impact blood sugar levels because they are broken down into glucose in the body. This is why people who are watching their blood sugar often question whether potatoes should even be on their plate. However, what many people overlook is that potatoes are also packed with nutrients, and not all carbohydrates behave the same way in the body. Now let's talk about sweet potatoes first. One of their biggest advantages is their impressive vitamin A content. Sweet potatoes are rich in beta-carotene, a compound that your body converts into vitamin A. This nutrient plays a critical role in maintaining good vision, supporting your immune system, and promoting healthy cell growth. In fact, just one medium sweet potato can provide more than your daily requirement of vitamin A, making it a powerhouse for overall health. But that's not all. Sweet potatoes also deliver a solid amount of vitamin C, potassium, and manganese. These nutrients work together to support your immune system, improve energy metabolism, and ensure proper nerve function. And then there's fiber, which is especially important when we're talking about blood sugar. Sweet potatoes contain around 4 grams of fiber per serving, which helps slow down digestion and prevents rapid spikes in blood sugar levels. Even better, they contain prebiotic fiber, which feeds the good bacteria in your gut, improving digestion and overall gut health. Because of these benefits, sweet potatoes are often labeled as the healthier option. But let's not jump to conclusions just yet, because white potatoes have some surprising advantages of their own. White potatoes are often underestimated, but they are actually a rich source of vitamin C. While most people associate vitamin C with fruits like oranges, a single medium white potato can provide about 20% of your daily requirement. This vitamin acts as a powerful antioxidant, helping protect your cells from damage, supporting your immune system, and improving iron absorption. Another major benefit of white potatoes is their potassium content. Potassium is an essential mineral that helps regulate fluid balance, muscle contractions, and nerve signals. It also plays a key role in maintaining healthy blood pressure levels. A medium white potato contains a significant amount of potassium, making it a valuable addition to a balanced diet. Now here's where things get really interesting, especially when we're talking about blood sugar. White potatoes contain something called resistant starch. Unlike regular starch, resistant starch is not fully digested in the small intestine. Instead, it travels to the large intestine, where it acts like fiber and feeds beneficial gut bacteria. Research has shown that resistant starch can improve insulin sensitivity, which means your body becomes better at managing blood sugar levels. What's even more fascinating is that the amount of resistant starch in white potatoes can actually increase depending on how you prepare them. For example, when you cook potatoes and then allow them to cool before eating, the resistant starch content goes up. This means that something as simple as eating leftover potatoes can actually have a more favorable impact on blood sugar compared to freshly cooked ones. So now comes the big question: which is better for blood sugar, sweet potatoes or white potatoes? The answer is not as straightforward as you might think. Many people believe that sweet potatoes are always the better choice because they are perceived as having a lower glycemic index, or GI. The glycemic index measures how quickly a food raises blood sugar levels. However, the reality is more complex. The GI of both sweet and white potatoes can vary significantly depending on how they are cooked and prepared. For instance, boiled sweet potatoes tend to have a lower glycemic index compared to baked or roasted sweet potatoes. On the other hand, white potatoes, especially when cooled, can have a lower impact on blood sugar due to their resistant starch content. In some cases, sweet potatoes can even have a similar or higher glycemic index than white potatoes, depending on the variety and cooking method. This means that labeling one type of potato as good and the other as bad is an oversimplification. both sweet potatoes and white potatoes can fit into a blood sugar-friendly diet when consumed in the right way. The key factors to focus on are portion size and food pairing. Eating a large portion of any carbohydrate-rich food can cause a spike in blood sugar, regardless of whether it's a sweet potato or a white potato. However, when you combine potatoes with protein and healthy fats, the overall impact on blood sugar can be significantly reduced. For example, pairing your potatoes with grilled chicken, tofu, or lean beef can slow down the digestion of carbohydrates. Adding healthy fats like avocado, olive oil, or nuts can further stabilize blood sugar levels. This combination helps prevent sudden spikes and crashes, keeping your energy levels more consistent throughout the day. Another important factor is how you cook your potatoes. Boiling or steaming tends to have a lower impact on blood sugar compared to frying or baking. Cooling potatoes after cooking can also enhance their resistant starch content, especially in white potatoes. At the end of the day, both sweet potatoes and white potatoes offer valuable nutrients and can be part of a healthy, balanced diet. Instead of focusing on which one is better, it's more effective to think about how you're preparing and consuming them. By making small adjustments, like controlling portion sizes, choosing healthier cooking methods, and pairing potatoes with protein and fats, you can enjoy both types without negatively affecting your blood sugar. So the next time you're standing in the grocery store wondering which potato to pick, remember this: there's no need to choose one over the other. Both have their place on your plate, and both can support your health when eaten mindfully. If you found this breakdown helpful, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more practical nutrition insights. And don't forget to check the description box for detailed sources and references so you can explore the science even further.